Hey everybody, welcome back to the Fingerstyle Guitar Guild. My name is Kevin and I have a very special tutorial for you today. I'm going to reveal a secret that personally took my fingerstyle guitar playing from mediocre and average all the way to literally award-winning classical guitar. Now, do you have to be a black belt in order to learn this? Absolutely not. You can learn this as a beginner, intermediate, or advanced. And let's get into it. Let's go. So this amazing technique I'm talking about is called planting technique. So planting technique is the act of preparing every single finger ahead of time in order to create motion efficiency, which raises your accuracy tremendously and allows you to play accurately at high speeds as well. It helps you build speed with fingerstyle. And generally speaking, we're talking about doing this with what we call cross-string arpeggios. So in case you don't know, an arpeggio is taking a chord and breaking it into its components in really any order that we want. Cross-string just means that every note goes to a different string. So the example I'm going to start with that'll help you understand how to use this technique and practice it is what I call the nothing else matters exercise. So let me start by demonstrating the nothing else matters exercise. It would look like this. So you can tell I'm going up and down. So when it comes to this planting technique and this preparing, there are actually two types of planting technique. So we have an ascending plant and a descending plant. Now don't be fooled. Ascending means you're going from low notes to high notes. So we're actually going down towards the floor when we ascend because it's going up in sound. Here's how you start the ascending plant. Put your thumb on the top string, index on the third string, middle on the second string, ring on the first string. And notice I have them all touching. And from this angle, you can tell my thumb sticks out a little bit in the front and the other fingers are grabbing onto the treble strings. Play them all in order one at a time. Thumb, then index, then middle, then ring, then you have a fist. And obviously you want to do this with some timing. So just think 1 second per note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and the other kind of arpeggio is a descending. As you can imagine, it just goes backwards. It goes from high notes to low notes. Now, when we do that, we're going to do what's called individual planting. Start with just the ring finger on the first string. Now, here's the important part to notice. As soon as I play ring finger, middle finger comes down on second string. As soon as I play middle finger on the second string, index comes down on the third string. And as soon as I play index, thumb is going to come down on the top string. So notice no matter what I'm doing, my fingers are always touching the guitar. Here's what the descending plant looks like in order. Now I'm back to ring finger on first string. And every time I play a note, the next finger comes down. And that way my fingers are going straight to the strings. So the whole point of this planting technique is to teach your fingers how to go straight to the strings. Here's a pivotal thing. When we turn the corner, as I call it, once we get to ring finger, watch what I do. So everything's planted going down, then index, then middle. Now, we're going to start going backwards after I play ring. What do you think I'm going to do? That's right, middle comes back down, then index, then thumb, then they all come out again. It's almost simultaneous that when I play one string, I place the finger down on the next string. It's almost simultaneous. So the nothing else matters exercise in the end looks like this. So you eventually get to learn how to be able to do this. Now, if you're trying this correctly, you're going to realize at some point that if you're planting all of those notes, you're going to stop notes that you want to ring over and things like that. And that is because this technique is more like training wheels on a bike that are going to be removed once you get a little bit faster. Think of this as putting on those training wheels and then eventually taking them off so you can ride that bike as fast as you possibly can. So this technique is special. Take care of it. Learn it, love it. Go back and watch this video again because it's that important to how good you're going to end up at fingerstyle guitar. I promise you. Alright guys, so that's it about this secret powerful technique called the planting technique. It is the #1 thing that changed my fingerstyle ability in the past and in the present. My ability has gone through the roof because of it, and yours can too if you just spend time learning this planting technique. If you want another example to practice this technique on, go on over to my video on Everybody Hurts by REM, which has ascending and descending planting patterns all the way through the song. It's perfect for learning this. Go check that out now. Thanks again for stopping by, y'all. Until next time, have a beautiful guitar-filled week.